My name is Florian, and I'm Christian. We live in East Germany and have been together for almost 20 years. This is our second child born through surrogacy at this clinic. When we decided 10 years ago that we wanted children, we had no idea how difficult it would be to realize this wish. After many unsuccessful attempts at natural conception, we turned to our local clinic. We went through numerous examinations and tests, which ultimately revealed that I couldn't conceive naturally. Then there were a series of IVF attempts, all unsuccessful. During this time, I experienced 3 miscarriages and several IVF cycles where the embryo did not implant. It was incredibly hard, both physically and emotionally. Of course, we had heard about surrogacy but hadn't delved deeply into the subject. However, in 2020, when the coronavirus swept the world, we saw a news report on TV about a clinic in Kiev. The report showed many infants born to surrogate mothers at the center, whose biological parents were trying to take them home, as there were difficulties with flights due to the pandemic. At that time, there was a lot of talk on TV and the internet about your clinic, and we decided to learn more about it. We found your website, watched videos, and wrote a letter. A few days later, a manager replied and detailed what was needed to start the program and how it all progresses step by step. We called the manager several times to ask all our questions. The manager spoke good German, so there were no communication difficulties. We thought about it for about half a year, and eventually went to Kiev to see your center and talk to the doctor in person. Actually, it took us a long time to decide on this program, and then we waited a long time for our program to start after signing the contract. We were told this was because many couples from around the world seek treatment at the clinic, creating a long queue. We couldn't afford the VIP package, which is quite a large sum for us, but we would have liked it, as VIP programs start faster. When our program finally started, and the embryo transfer to the surrogate mother was done, we anxiously awaited the result, but the pregnancy did not occur. Some time later, the second attempt was made and the surrogate mother became pregnant. We were overjoyed. But at 11 weeks, there was a miscarriage. I know this can happen in the early stages, as I've been through many IVF cycles and experienced early miscarriages myself. However, the doctor said we needed to be patient and that a positive result would come. We believed, and finally, after the third attempt, it worked. Our daughter was born in the summer of 2022. She looks a lot like her daddy, her eyes, nose, facial features. After our daughter's birth, the managers immediately started the process of preparing and processing documents. We stayed in Ukraine for 2 weeks, during which all necessary documents were prepared, and then we visited the embassy. After receiving the passport, we went home with our long-awaited child. I also want to talk about an important aspect regarding the documents. I thought that in Germany my wife could not officially be considered our daughter's mother. But here at the clinic, after the child's birth, we filled out an additional agreement for a court decision and received the necessary court decision by express mail after 3 months. Consequently, my wife became the official legal mother of our child. We were so happy that we decided to go for a second program. And today, we are taking home our son, who was recently born. In a few days, we'll leave home with all the documents ready. The journey won't be easy, as planes don't fly to Ukraine. We have to travel by train to Poland, and then by plane from there. Traveling such a long and complicated route with an infant is certainly not easy, but despite this, we are truly happy.